Hello everybody and welcome back for more Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. In the last episode, we began the second half of the Spirit Temple as Adult Link, and we also got the Mirror Shield, which I'm about to demonstrate right here. So using that, if you go over to this light right here, and then you can just use that to get some light over that's reflected on the mirror itself, and because, you know, it's a Mirror Shield. So you can actually use that to solve some certain puzzles, like that sun puzzle we just got there, so yeah, just like that. Yeah, you actually see it right here, that symbol on the back of Link Shield that's got like the Muslim symbol, which of course supposedly it was originally the Gerudo symbol, but yeah, because I'm playing this on my cartridge, on the original N64 cartridge on the console itself, then you'll be seeing that. Because if you're playing the virtual console releases, or like, you know, future re-releases like in the virtual console or the Nintendo Switch Online, or I could even say the 3DS version, then you'll actually see an entirely different symbol, which I already showed off beforehand using that image. But yeah, since I'm playing one of the earlier versions on the cartridges, and then yeah, you'll actually be seeing that little different thing right there. So if you just might be wondering, you've been seeing those everywhere. So yeah, supposedly it's originally the Gerudo symbol, but they changed it because, you know, just to because of, you know, the controversy and all that. So there's not really much further to go on in the Spirit Temple, because, you know, all that's left is just you know, getting the boss key and all that. I was kind of confused as to like which room to go to, but it looks like I had to go to this room. That's, you know, the one where I just unlocked the door by playing Zelda's Lullaby, and I believe this is where the boss key is. Oh yeah, torch slugs. We haven't seen those in a long time, not since all the way back over in the Fire Temple. So yeah, they're back. I guess they kind of brought back some returning enemies from other dungeons. I guess, you know, considering this is basically the final temple, but ultimately the penultimate dungeon. Then yeah, that's what it'd be. Also, yeah, remember those fake doors also from back in the Fire Temple? Then yeah, we got those back. I guess it seems that that they're bringing back some aspects of the other dungeons and bring them into the Spirit Temple. I guess, you know, it probably has some kind of ultimate test or something like that, because, you know, it's kind of the final temple, and maybe that's the reason why they had you go and first start off as young Link. Alright, so we step on the switch here, and then here we have this this boss chest. So yeah, so it'll be our last time. Well, actually I wouldn't say last time, because, you know, we'll be seeing that again, even in the final dungeon. But yes, got the boss key right here for us. So it kind of feels like I had a bit of a delay right there for these videos. I mean, well, I mean, it does seem like it now because I'm already recording this, but yeah, there was a little bit of a delay. I was planning on getting this video uploaded yesterday, but I was not alone in the house, and so I didn't want any distractions. So you know, I just wanted to, you know, just do this by myself and just, like, you know, have more comfortable time. So yeah, because of that, I wasn't like alone at the house. So anyway, so we have white bubbles. Aim for it when it stops. So yeah, these are the kind of bubbles that don't have flames, where they're so-called white bubbles anyway. So what they do is that they just zip over from place to place, and then they spin around. So once they spin around just like that, then that's when I would say, you know, or you could say they're just weakened. But yeah, once they just spin around, then you just shoot them with the arrow, and, you know, that's all she wrote. And I think this should be the last room before the boss room. You know, since we had the boss key. The rest of the Spirit Temple wasn't actually that long, though. As you can see here, that it's you know, the video itself isn't even very long, so it's you know, very lengthy. It's kind of an easy dungeon that as well. So I think we just got one last puzzle to do right here, just by pushing these GoPro statues that are right there. So yeah, that's yeah, that's why I didn't really upload the video yesterday, because me not being alone. But I thought I heard a noise just now. Sorry if you're hearing noise from the headset. I think it might have been my cat. So yeah, sorry if you're just hearing noise from the headset. Just I heard some kind of a sound that came from the probably either the living room or the kitchen. But, you know, it was probably my cat. You know, she does tend to do that, just make some, you know, just cause something, or just, like, you know, screws around with something. She's pretty naughty like that. You know, that's what my cat is. But, you know, I love her anyway, so... Anyways, so that's out of the way, so we just shine there. That's use of the mirror shield. I'm only going to be using the mirror shield for certain puzzles like these. Well, at least for the entirety of this dungeon, but for certain puzzles like those. Other than that, though, then I would just go back to the Hylian shield. But that's really what we need the mirror shield for, because, you know, we can just equip that. Not like in Majora's Mask, where we had the mirror shield and, say, permanent add-on. Alright, so once we shine that light over to that statue, or the face of the statue, then all the way over, it leads to the boss room, and I got all the gold skills of that as well, so let's go ahead inside and take on to the boss at long last. So it was pretty quick, I would say. So then, what do we have here? Oh, I know those two.
Ho 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 ho, looks like someone is here, Koume. Hehehe, looks like it, Kotake. What an outrageous fellow he is, to intrude so boldly into our temple. Ho 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 ho. We should teach this outrageous fellow a lesson. Hehehe. Oh, loyal minion. Destroy this intruder on our behalf.
Oh, we've seen those two, the bitches. Yeah, remember the bitches beforehand? Yeah, we saw them as young Link, and so we're coming face to face, and so we have yet another Iron Knuckle to face. Oh boy, another Iron Knuckle. So, this one is actually kind of unique, though, because we actually have a different bio. So, yeah, first thing, yeah, since we're fighting Iron Knuckle, first thing we're going to want to do is to whip out Nair's Love. That's the very first thing we want to do, because, you know, as you already know, these guys, they hurt. So let's go and bio this one here, because they have a unique special Iron Knuckle. Something strange. This is not an ordinary enemy. Yeah, it could be right for one thing. So yeah, same as before. Just keep slashing and just avoid the attacks and all that. Oh yeah, check this out. If you actually listen closely there, for some weird reason, I don't know why. Like, you know, at first I was playing the mini boss music, but for some reason, when I was going close to the Iron Knuckle, it was playing the regular battle theme. And it's so weird though, because like in all my other playthroughs of Ocarina of Time, it always played the mini boss theme. I think it might be just the later versions, but you know, because of all that, then it always played the mini boss theme. But I think it might be because you know, some kind of an oversight for the early cartridge versions I have right here. It's for some reason it's playing the normal battle theme from normal enemies. So I don't know why, and it's even overriding the mini boss theme. So I don't know why it was going like that. It's weird. Might have been an oversight, but I think I've noticed that from the earlier cartridge versions, like the one I'm playing right now, unlike the later versions, like in the Virtual Console or the later cartridge re-releases. So it's weird. It's very strange. I don't know why. It never happened to me before. Anyways, yeah, Nair's Love didn't really last very long. So yeah, just keep doing what we always do. For what I found out, technically those Iron Knuckles are supposed to be female because they're actually supposedly brainwashed Gerudo. Because you look in close, you actually clip through, then you can actually see the face of a Gerudo from where you see that's kind of shock. So anyway, so Gerudo's done. Hey, yeah, that's kind of face we'll see here. So I mean the Iron Knuckles done, but you know I was right at the Gerudo part though. So we actually just saw somebody in there. Was there somebody we know? Oh shit, it's Naboru. So she was in there the whole time. Where am I? Wow, 7 years, that's rough.
Well, well, looks like she's back to normal, Koume. She's just a little girl, but she commands a lot of respect among the Gerudo, Kotake. Maybe we should make her work for the great Ganondorf for a little while longer. Ho 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 ho. Then we should brainwash her again. Hee 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 hee.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Oh, God. What'd you do? Why'd you do that to Naboru? You know, honestly, though, it kind of looks like they just straight up fucking killed her, but, you know, they did say that they want to continue making further use for her and just brainwash her again, so it's likely that they didn't necessarily kill her, per se. They just basically teleported her to somewhere else using her magic, so... Anyway, so yeah, that was not the boss, ladies and gentlemen, because, I mean, the Iron Knuckle wouldn't be the boss, but the real boss we're about to face right about now, so let's head up over this way.
Look at that stupid kid! He came on his own to offer himself as a sacrifice to the great Ganondorf! with my flame. I will burn him to the bone. With my frost, I will freeze him to his soul.
Oh, you would do that, huh? Alright, so we're facing not one, but two bosses here. And so here we have, this is title comes up, here we are, Sorcerer's Sisters, Twin Rova. Alright, so yeah, a spoiler warning here, Twin Rova actually comes in two phases here. Well, we're at the first phase, so, sorry here, this is Twin Rova Koume, so Gator Surrogate Mother, Sorcerer of Flames, she seems vulnerable to low temperature. And then we have the other one, Kotake, who casts ice. She seems vulnerable to high temperatures. Alright, so here's where this phase comes into play. So what they're gonna do is that they're gonna float around here with their broomsticks, and then one of them is gonna shoot out either ice or the flame. I think Kotake. It's kind of I always forget which one's like Kotake or Koume, but it's either gonna be the ice magic or the fire magic. And so whenever they try to shoot their beams right at you, you have to use your mirror shield right here, and then what you gotta do is that you have to well, I would say like without the use of Z targeting because it would be easier that way. But you just have them shoot the beam right at you, and then use your mirror shield to reflect off of it, and then let's say for instance you want to shoot the beam that's over to the sister that's the opposite of their kind of element that they use. So for instance, Koume's using fire, then you want to shoot the fire over to Kotake, and then vice versa. Now, as you can see here, I'm actually making a few jump cuts here and there, and the reason being because this phase sucks. Because like it tends to get very finicky there, and I took quite a long time to get this through. Because like for one thing, you're gonna want to look out for where the other sister is, because she'll keep on floating around. And usually I would say it's best to not use Z targeting for this, because while you're in that feature, then it's kind of a little more difficult to try to manipulate your shield movement to shoot the beam over. So if you just exit out of the Z targeting feature, then you have an easier time to control your shield like that. But because of the way that the other sister would just move around constantly, it can be very easy to miss, and they can be pretty finicky like that. So that's why I had to make a few jump cuts, because it was taking a long time for me. I didn't want this video to drag on for so much longer, because I just wanted to avoid doing that. But just as long as they're within range, and yeah, it's very easy to miss too, because it doesn't really last very long. So you want to get a good distance, and then just aim and then shoot right over to the sister. And you want to make sure your aiming is accurate, and that's what I kind of struggle with. So yeah, that's why. So anyway, here we are, the second phase. Okay, let's get serious now, Kotake. Okay, Koume. Kotake and Koume's double dynamite attack. All right. Ooh. Evil is sexy here. All right, so this would be Twin Rova. Well, actually, I wanna call it Twin Rova though. This is a combined form of Kotake and Koume. Turn their magic attack back at them. Yeah, I would say that like the witches that are split apart, they would just be called Kotake and Koume respectively. I would actually consider their combined form to be called Twin Rova though. So that's what it is. So anyway, so here in this phase, this one's actually easier though. So this one, this one I actually like a little better. So what you gotta do is that she'll move from platform to platform, and then she will shoot these either these fire beams or ice beams right at you. And what you want to do is that you want to pull out your mirror shield, and then whichever element that she fires at you, you want to make sure that it's the exact same element. That's 3 times, and then you can actually just shoot it right back at her. So like I had to use fire. Yeah, if she's shooting the fire element first, and then you got absorbed into the mirror shield, and make sure it's the same fire element. You don't want to mix it up though. In fact, she actually doesn't do that in this boss fight. But she does do that sometimes though. But I guess not in this boss fight here. And so for this ice here, then we'll just shoot the ice here. So yeah, like I say, you want to make sure it's the same exact element. That's 3 times. You can't mix it though, because it'll just fail. And I think Link takes damage, but I don't know. I'm assuming it takes. And so once you fire that same element over to her, then she'll get stunned, and so she'll drop over to the ground, and then that would be your chance to deliver some sword slashes at her. And that's all you gotta do, really. It's actually a real easy phase, because the first phase, like I said, is very finicky, and it took me a long time to get through. But this phase actually isn't too bad though. If you know what you're doing, you know about your use of the mirror shield, then you should be fine. I would actually recommend using the Master Sword for this. So now I know you probably say, like, you know, the Big Goron Sword is actually would be very much of a finisher. You can actually choose this one, unless you're the kind of guy that doesn't really like having to pause constantly, that you'd have to do. But I probably would recommend using the Master Sword for this. I know it takes longer, but the main reason being is because, you know, with a Big Goron Sword, you wouldn't really be able to. Well, actually, technically, you still can use the shield still, but you actually have to have the sword sheathed for that. So while you have the Big Goron Sword out, then you wouldn't really be able to use the shield. But with the Master Sword at hand, then you can actually use it. So anyway, so now the Twin River was done, and so there we go. That was kind of quick. And so the boss of the Spirit Temple has been finished, Noboru has been saved, and so we should have the last stage, Awaken the Last, and they're split apart again.
Shoot! What a fresh kid. This time we'll get serious, right, Kotake? What? Hey, Koume, what is that above your head? I don't know, but you have one over your head too, Kotake.
But you're evil witches, you're going to hell. Why do you have halos?
But I'm only 400 years old! And I'm just 380 years old! We're twins, don't try to lie about your age! You must have gone senile! Who are you calling seniles? I treat your older sister. We are twins. How can you be older? Yeah, how heartless you are. How can you be so ungrateful? You're heartless. You ungrateful?
Yeah, I'm gonna have a sore throat if I do these voices here.
I'll come back to haunt you.
I'm so sorry for this terrible voice here, ladies and gentlemen. I try to get a good witch kind of voice. Kind of the same voice I would use like Gruntilda or I don't know. Or like the Ocarina. Actually, speaking of, that actually does remind me of the Game Over cutscene in Banjo-Kazooie, because like we have the elderly hags or the witches, and then they combine into this into the more younger and more beautiful looking Gerudo self. It's just like the Game Over cutscene in Banjo-Kazooie. It's very much like that now that I think about it. It's a nice little touch there. Anyway, so now we have all the heart containers. That was the last heart container, and so we have a full health, ladies and gentlemen. And so, after the boss is cleared, we summon the lights, and so, at long last, we have awakened our 6th and final stage. And of course, as you already guessed, it's Noboru, of course, ironically, for being a Gerudo and all that.
Kid, let me thank you. Hehe. Look what the little kid has become in the past 7 years. A competent swordsman. By the way, I really messed up. I was brainwashed by those oldest witches and used by Ganondorf to do his evil will. But isn't it funny that a person like me could turn out to be the sage's spirit? And now I'm going to fight them as one of the 6 sages. Hehe. I'm going to pay them back for what they did to me. Kid. No, Link, the hero of time. Instead of keeping the promise I made back then, I give you this medallion. Take it.
Alright guys, we finally did it. So, let's go grab our last sage medallion, and so we feel proud of ourselves that finally all 6 of the sages have been awakened. And are, of course, stuck in the Sacred Realm, of course. Would they ever be free from the Sacred Realm, though? That would really be such a boring kind of thing to do, but anyway. Noboru awakens as a sage, and that's our part of yours. Yay!
If only I knew you would become such a handsome man.
Oh, really? What then?
I should have kept the promise I made back then.
Whoa there! Whoa, what promise? Let's not get too deep into that, and, you know, do know I was a kid back then, right? So, you don't want to go there, don't you? Anyway, oh, hi, Waru. Link, the hero! Finally, all of us, the 6 sages, have been awakened! The time for the final showdown with the King of Evil has come! Before that, though, you should meet the one who is waiting for you. The one who is waiting for you at the Temple of Time. Oh, are you telling me that I have a date? Oh, you trying to set me up for a little date there. Oh, I guess you actually understand some things or two there. What would you say? So, anyway, so now Spirit Temple's finally done, and so all that's left, now all the 6 sages have been awakened, we can go over to the Temple of Time and have this little day here. So, next time on Let's Play Ocarina of Time, I am just about to have this Gwei be so rude and interrupt me when I'm trying to end things off here. You rude asshole. Come here. Yeah, I was just gonna go ahead and just, like, kill off before I end this video. There! You're dead. Die. Asshole. Anyway, see you guys then.